guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Today we're going to show you a beautiful 1965 Ford Mustang. It's powered by a 302 4-speed transmission, and it was restored by our good friend Joel. He's actually a firefighter for Hialeah, and he used to work here. So we're helping him sell this. He bought a Terminator. If you guys want to find out more information on this ride, click on the link below. Also, please like and subscribe so we can give you more great content like this. Let's start off with the overall condition. I'd rate this a 6 out of 10. It shows very well, but there are minor imperfections. Some of the fit and finish is not perfect, but this is a driver quality piece. So if you look at it from 10 feet away, unbelievable. It runs and drives great. He drove it all the way from his home where he actually restored it. So he bought this as a 6-cylinder and put the 302 in it, put the 4-speed in there as well, and made it look like what you see today. It's rolling on a set of American racing wheels. The front end is very nice. He actually had the paint done, and they added this blue stripe, so it looks like the GT350 colors. Front end is extremely clean. Aftermarket style grille. Some of the fasteners do look to be missing. Does have aftermarket LED lights. Front bumper chrome is very nice, and it's a replacement piece. Let me open up the hood real quick while we're here. Nice set of dowel pins. There it is. Ooh. So there's your 302. It's nice and healthy, MSD ignition with a 6AL ignition box. You do have an aftermarket stereo. It does not have power steering or power brakes, but it's very easy to drive. You have the scoop that was added as well. Put the pins in. As we look at the driver's side, you're gonna see that the body lines are really straight. There's no waviness to the paint. You're gonna be able to see underside shots of this if you click on the link below. So that's gonna give you a complete laydown of what it looks like under there. I know that they replaced the quarters, doors and quarters and fenders were replaced when they did the restoration. Tires have less than 500 miles on them. That's when he finished the restoration. Interior is extremely clean. It has I love that steering wheel for a Mustang. Aftermarket Suntac, and it looks like the gauge pack has been replaced as well. Nice little radio with kickers, or with kicker speakers in it. So it has 6x9s in the rear, and then it has the speakers in the floorboard as well, or on the side sills. I'm probably using the wrong terminology there. Door cards are nice. Your trim pieces have all been replaced. Emergency brake does not operate, so you have to put it in gear for it to stay in place. The interior is original. Headliner looks good. So if you look up there, you'll see the headliner. All your bright work is in nice condition. Let's see how the glass looks. Glass looks good. A little bit of the original right there. You can see some imperfections. Doors work as they should. I'm noticing that the door locks are missing, so like your interior lock mechanism is missing, and the keys do not actually operate the tumbler. I just tried all the keys and they're not working. So you can't lock this car. Opening up the trunk right now. So what I'm going to include with this are the GT350 style side pieces, and then some miscellaneous parts along with the receipts for all the parts that were purchased for it. So there's like a 3/4 of an inch of documentation for this one. Has a nice little trunk mat, and you can see where they did weld in the pads, the new quarters right here. It's a nice little restoration that you could bring to the next level if you wanted to. Tail lights are in great shape and they do operate. Passenger side's the same as the driver's side. It shows very well, and the stripes match the top half. You can see that there is a little bit of overspray here, and I do see some body filler throughout. So when you look at the underside shots, you're gonna see that, but remember, this is a driver quality piece. I see some body work right here as well, and on the top half over here. Let's jump in it. We'll take it for a test drive, let you decide if this is the right ride for you. Okay, we're inside. I apologize. The emergency brake does operate. So it's holding it, and it holds in place. Let's start it up. Starts up easily every time. We've had it stored in our warehouse for about a week, and it it fires up like that. Sounds really good. The choke is on because it's cold right now, so it'll drop down and idle. You have these really cool race-inspired seat belts. You can just pull it off and you can get your seat belt out. Steering wheel's nice. Horn doesn't work. I'm noticing that the sensors for the lights for the internal for the cabin are not hooked up, and the sensors that would go, or the wires that would go here are missing as well, or the plug is missing. Alternator light is staying on. I know that they did convert it from a generator to an alternator, so I don't know if there's something going on there, but the light stays illuminated. Stereo works as it should. Okay, so you do have an aftermarket Alpine radio. There is no antenna on this car, so you're not going to get signal. You have to use your Bluetooth or plug it into the actual device. 4 speakers, as I said. Reverse is straight up, and you can take the e-brake off and it'll... Oh, clutch is very aggressive. All right, we're going to test drive it now. Clutch is a little springy, so you have to get it right at the point right here, you can see. Speedometer doesn't work. Temp gauge is working. Overall, it's a nice driver, so we're driving it right now. Doesn't track. Brakes feel good. If you're looking for a driver quality piece to put in your collection or bring to the next level, this is definitely a nice one to choose. I'd rate it a 6 out of 10 for overall condition. It does have some minor imperfections, and some of the interior components are not operating, such as the speedometer. Tach's operating. Your emergency brake works. The transmission is not popping out of gear. Transmission was just rebuilt as well. Motor doesn't leak any oil, and it starts up easily with that MSD 6AL. We're gonna turn around here, get you guys some outside shots, and let you decide if this is the right Mustang for you. If you have any questions, give us a call at 954-363-2261. I would say we're cruising around 55 miles an hour at 2,800 RPMs. Brakes are even. And we're in second. Thanks again. If you guys like this type of content, please be sure to like and subscribe, so that gives you guys a notification when we put out new videos. It also helps us get these videos viewed by more people. We're about to go over some bumps so you can see how the suspension feels. Nice and smooth. It's tight. Look at that beautiful water and the hard rock in the background. I hope you guys are enjoying this test drive. If you have any questions, give us a call at 954-363-2261. We're gonna get some outside shots and let you continue to decide if this is the right 65 Mustang for you. So this originally was a 6-cylinder converted to a nice peppy 302, 4-speed transmission, disc brake upgrade up front, with slotted rotors. Very nice. It does have a performance clutch, so you do have to get used to it, which I finally, after a couple of miles, I got this thing down pat. So we're gonna do some skirt here soon. Woo! Joel said I could test it out, so here we go. You ready? Good. It held up. It held up. Brakes feel great too. test drive. If you have any questions, give us a call. See you later.